Aloha.
Aloha.
Happy Naw-Rúz.
Happy
Bahá'í
Naw-Rúz.
Naw-Rúz.
I can't see myself, so I don't know if we are connected or not.
We can
see you, Lala.
Okay.
I see you.
I see.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Happy Naw-Rúz.
Happy
Naw-Rúz.
Aloha.
Aloha. Hello, everybody out there too. There's other people out there. Hello.
Who is that?
Yeah. All right. I took it live on YouTube as well. So
Oh, that's really cool.
yeah, so we're on Zoom. People can log in, and then YouTube is also working as well. Should be.
Sammy. Jason.
Yes.
Can you guys see our face, or because I can't see our video? I don't know like where our camera is.
Yeah, your camera's pointing at some flowers, which is very nice, but not in your faces. Oh, now we can see you.
Oh, okay, that was the other side.
Okay.
Okay, let me get the numbers set up for.
See.
What numbers, Judy, are for Samin?
He's number 9.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Jason, if the readers don't have the writings, people can't see all the writings because the video blocks part of it, at least on our screen.
Yeah.
So is there any way to make that section smaller?
Which section? Your
Or
video?
you just have to do it.
The PowerPoint section.
Oh, the PowerPoint is good. Oh,
Yeah.
Yours isn't covering, is not partially covered?
No,
You can move the video.
Yeah, move the video.
You have to talk, and then it'll show.
There. Okay, we're good.
Okay, all right.
All right.
We're live on YouTube too, Sam.
Hey, Jason.
Yes.
Are you going to be, every time we speak, right?
Oh, sorry. Say that again, Ivy.
Every time the reader gets ready to speak, oh, right there.
Your microphone will.
So I don't need to have the extra copy. It's going to be right in front of me,
right
on the screen.
Yes, you should be able to see it right in front of you.
Okay, that's great. That's what I wanted to make sure of. That way I don't have to have that other piece on the computer.
Okay. Hey, Judy, what number is the music, Shabnam's music?
Is 13.
13. Okay, so Vahid is 3, and then Shabnam is 13.
Yeah, Vahid is yes, 3 and 13.
Okay. Okay, who are we missing? Are we missing? Oh, we're missing Keon.
We're missing Keon. Is that it? I think we got it. Those guys. We got.
Adam, you want to try to talk to see if your face is going there? Hello, can you guys hear us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does our face show up when we talk, when we speak?
Yep.
We don't see our face though.
I see your face.
Your screen.
Yeah. So what happens is the PowerPoint is going to take up most of the screen, but in the upper right hand corner will be whoever's actively talking.
All right. So when we talk, we don't see our faces. We just see your face, Jason.
So you need to have.
Yeah.
True. Oh, I see it now. Okay.
And when you're looking at, so there's a slight delay, like on YouTube, there's probably like a 5-second delay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe even a little longer. It's like 5 to 10 seconds almost.
Okay. So, Maureen, you have a so we're just waiting on Keon at this point, huh?
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Why don't we do we want to do some mic checks? It sounds like everybody's mic is pretty good, but we could,
You want to try the transitions?
sure.
All right.
So Jason, if you want to read like the last part of yours and then we'll go into mine and move to like 10
Yeah.
seconds with everybody.
That means I'm going to have to pull mine up. Okay. All right. I got to, let me do that. Sorry, one sec. That's the one thing I hadn't factored into because mine's not on the screen. That's okay. No worries.
We'll find it eventually, Jason.
Okay. Sorry, one sec.
You can just say a happy Joy-Rúz to you all.
Okay.
Joyous Naw-Rúz.
A
Yeah.
joyous Naw-Rúz to you all. Yes. Okay. All right. What I'm going to do is, sorry, bear with me one sec.
Now, Jason, if people
Yeah.
have muted themselves and you're going to mute us, they're going to have to unmute themselves, right? I see Giassi's are muted because they've muted themselves. Should they undo that so that you can do that, or does that not make a difference?
It doesn't make a difference.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
So are we waiting for Keon, did you say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me see if he's in there yet.
Lola did call me earlier and I told her he can do it on his iPad. I guess she needed her phone. So I don't know let me ask her what's going on.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna mute everybody for a minute, and I'm gonna leave Nancy and Mike as mic open. And we're gonna try the transition here. Okay. All right. I'll do my last two lines and then you guys come right in. Okay, we ready?
Already.
Okay. It has become a world holiday which can be claimed by all humanity. A joyous Naw-Rúz to you all. Good job. That was great.
Mic check.
Okay.
Check mic. Audio good?
I'll go down.
Audio's good. Hey,
All right.
Bahá'í.
Awesome.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right.
Real quick.
I'm going to unmute everybody.
We are starting sharp at 6:30.
Yes.
Yes, that's the plan.
How many attendees do we have right now? Can you see them?
Let's see. We've got 9 here already. On not counting us, 16 counting us on Zoom. We've got 4 on Facebook as well.
There shouldn't be a code.
You like that?
Keon is having problems.
Trying to get on. Oh God.
Una, have you been able to get hold of Lale?
Yes, she said, hold on. Hey, Lale.
Who's that? Yeah, hey, Judy.
Do we have backup readers in case?
No, not at the moment.
Micah will read it.
Micah will read as backup, I guess.
What we can do is have, if Keon doesn't get on, Micah can read the first one, and I think Samin can read the second one of Keon's, if that's
That's fine.
Okay.
I think that would work because I only have one line as well.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So if Keon doesn't make it, number 6 will also be Micah, and number 10, Samin will have actually 2 in a row.
Okay, let's give him maybe
Oh yeah, let's
10
give
more
him a little
minutes.
time. It's just quarter after, so we'll give him some more
Cool.
time. But that'll be our plan if that happens.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason,
Yeah.
I'm going to step out for a minute. I've just got to go to the other room and pick up something, but I'll be back. So I'm all set, right?
You are all set.
Okay, I'll be back.
Thank you, Ivy.
Mhm.
Jason, would it be a problem for me to see my screen? The poem on there? Just for a second, or is that a problem? To
Say
see
it
the
again.
poem? Can I see the poem?
Oh, yeah, sure. One
Not a
sec.
problem. Okay.
Get there, Judy?
Okay, got it. All right, thank you.
Uh,
That's all I need.
Sure thing.
Meanwhile, you guys waiting. Do you guys talk recently to Mr. Khazali?
Say it again.
Did you guys talk to Mr. Khazali recently? Manucher Khazali?
I
Hmm,
haven't.
I'm not sure about that.
What happened?
Nothing happened. I left a message a couple days back for him, but I didn't get anything back from him. So
I've been texting with Manny. He's doing fine.
Oh, I got a Happy Naw-Rúz from him this morning, so I know he's fine. Well, he was this morning.
okay, sounds good.
Yeah. He sent a Happy Naw-Rúz to me. As of 9/19, he was alive and kicking.
That's good. That's what I wanted to make sure.
I don't know. 3 people.
Just Nagme. Nagme, I think, is online. She's asking me, and I was like, can anybody hear her? I says, no, like, we cannot see you or hear you.
Yeah.
Jason, do you see her?
That's right. So the so everybody that's logged in and viewing, you can only view in this case, because this is what's called a webinar, because there will be a lot of people logging in. Only the readers can show their video and see each other. Everyone else is in view only mode because there are going to be so many people. It would be too, it would be too crazy.
Hey, Jason. Hey, Jason. So Keon is using his iPad. Is there just specific phone numbers that because he said he can't see a drop down for us. Is there an issue if he's not using his mom's phone?
No, he can just go into it. He can just push this, put the number in here. I'll give you the number to text to him.
Okay.
698 120 232.
Okay. All right.
If he just says join meeting and puts that in, he'll be good.
Okay.
And Nancy, thank you for the advice about shutting everything down, because I was having some trouble yesterday. And so before I came in, I shut everything down and had no trouble getting in.
Okay, that's good.
Will you please stop that?
Micah had us on mute, and a friend of his just came over and rang the doorbell 3 times. How none of that happens. Everybody silence your cell phones? Everybody got your cell phone silenced?
Oh, good thought.
Yep. Oh, there is.
I think Keon just got on.
Yeah,
Great.
I just added him.
There he is.
What were
Keon.
Hey, Keon.
he is? What are his numbers again, Judy?
His numbers are 6
and 10.
and 10.
Good job, Keon. All right.
Maybe. Huh?
Hey, Keon, do you have any headphones?
Yeah.
If you can, that'll work a little bit better if you can get your headphones.
Man, moment of silence.
Yeah.
Where's number 3?
Yeah.
What you mean, Ivy?
Like the number 3 reader, or is that?
That's
That's Vahid.
Vahid, yeah.
Oh, okay. He's not on here. Okay, there he is. It's just that it wasn't enough room. I had to move him up. Never mind. I didn't see it. Thank you.
Sure thing.
think I'm gonna go for video now.
Need more light?
When we get dark, I don't need your phone.
Turn those up a notch. There's one setting 2, turn them up to 3, there'll be more light.
Watch it.
Turn that one up.
That was, we didn't want that last time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jason,
Yeah.
is there any way to put like a temporary message on the screen while we wait as people join so they realize that not everyone will be able to see their video? Because if people keep texting us and asking us the same thing, so if you just put it on the main screen until the 6:30 mark, their video will not be available.
Video be available at 6:30?
I don't think so. I think only the participants or people that are saying stuff will have video feed, correct?
That's right. If you're logging in, so everybody that's viewing, you'll only be able to see the presentation. You can't share video. It's not like devotions where everybody, we have a smaller group and everybody can, can talk and be live. This one will be a view only if you're not a reader. Yeah, let's see.
Could you put add one PowerPoint slide to the beginning or something?
I mean,
Say that though. Yeah.
What's that?
They
I mean,
right?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, since we're gonna start in a couple minutes, I think maybe we'll.
I didn't realize it's 6:27. Never mind.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out in 3 minutes.
Exactly.
I didn't realize what time it was.
Jason, maybe you could just do a repeat. Just keep repeating yourself.
Yeah.
I'll say it again at the start.
It's only been 2 days since this comes. I'm supposed to explain today. Wait, what?
Jason, you going to give us a countdown when we're about to go live?
Yeah, I think yeah, we'll give everybody a few minutes. We'll go a couple minutes after. I will explain when we get to 6:30 to everybody that as Mohan said that they'll only have view only, and then we'll give people a few minutes to get on, and then we'll get started. Sound good?
Sure.
Yeah. You should probably mute us.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Thank you for everyone for joining us. I know we still have people dropping in here, so we're going to give a few minutes, but just so you know, if you're online and you're viewing this, both on Zoom and on YouTube, you can only view. You're not going to be able to show your video or interact with each other, because this is a larger gathering. So this is view only if you're logging in. The readers are the ones whose video you'll see in the corner as we go through the program. So thank you for joining us, and we're going to get started. We'll give a couple minutes for people to log in and be able to view, and then we're going to get started in just a couple minutes. So thank you, and we appreciate everybody being here. And let's just bear with us for a couple minutes while we let people deal with the technology and get logged in. All right.
No. Oh. You're already on mute.
Where did we do that?
He's doing it. He's...
All right, we have more people logging in. Thank you for logging in. Again, we're going to get started in just a few minutes. We're giving people a chance to get connected, and we'll be starting the readings momentarily. So thank you again. If you're logging in and you're just logging in, you'll only be able to view the program. In this case, you won't be able to show your video or interact, because it is. This is a larger gathering than our normal ones that we might do, like devotions, where everybody gets a chance to show their video. If you're interested in sort of that interactive version where you can do that, then do come back on Sunday for devotions at 11 a.m. and we will have. That's where everybody can share their video, everybody can talk and interact. But this one, you'll just be viewing the program, which will start here in just about 2 minutes. All right, thank you all.
Jason, it shows 30 participants on here, but is there a way for us to tell how many people are on the YouTube channel?
Yeah, so YouTube does show, right now it says 6, but that one, sometimes it takes a little bit to catch up too.
Got it.
Okay, we have some more people logging in. So everybody, I'll say this kind of one last time and we're going to get started, is that if you're logging in, you will be in view only mode. You'll be able to see the program, but you won't be sharing your video or interacting, because this is a broadcast mode where you can see everyone and what's happening, but you don't actually share your video. If you're interested in sharing your video and doing that more collaborative Zoom video call, then do come back on Sunday for devotions, where that's one where we all are online and get to visit together, and everybody can talk and share. And so this one, because we wanted to accommodate, a larger number of people, that's why this one is a sort of a broadcast only mode. And we're just going to get started here in about 1 minute, and welcome to our Naw-Rúz celebration. All right. Okay, this is the official beginning and welcome. Thank you so much for tuning into the Naw-Rúz celebration on both Zoom and YouTube Live. Naw-Rúz literally means new day and is celebrated at the vernal equinox, or the first day of spring. This is the Bahá'í New Year. Naw-Rúz has been observed as New Year's Day in the Middle East going back 3,000 years. However, the festival fulfills the biblical promise, as Baha'u'llah said, or as it says in the Bible, Revelations chapter 21, verse 5, behold, I make all things new. The ancient Naw-Rúz has been transformed in Baha'i practice since it's now observed the world over by an international community. It's literally become a world holiday that can be claimed by all humanity. So a joyous Naw-Rúz to you all.
Glory be to thee, O my God. The power of thy might beareth me witness. I can have no doubt that should the holy breaths of thy loving kindness and the breeze of thy bountiful favor cease, for less than the twinkling of an eye, to breathe over all created things, the entire creation would perish, and all that are in heaven and on earth would be reduced to utter nothingness. Magnified, therefore, be the marvelous evidences of thy transcendent power. Magnified be the potency of thine exalted might. Magnified be the majesty of thine all-encompassing greatness and the energizing influence of thy will.
This period of time promised aged, the assembling of the human race to the resurrection, and now is the great day of judgment. Soon the whole world, as in springtime, will change its garb. Turning and falling of leaves is past, and the bleakness of the wintertime is over. The new year and the spiritual springtime is at hand. The black earth is becoming a verdant garden, and the deserts and mountains are steaming with red flowers. From the borders of the wilderness, the tall grasses are standing like advanced guards before the cypress and the jasmine trees, while the birds are singing among the roses like the angels in the highest heavens, announcing the glad tidings of that spring. And the sweet music of their voices is causing the real essence of all things to move and quiver.
This spring was not the spring I looked for. The apple blossoms died before they could take breath. The days were cold, then hot, then cold again. The forsythia never bloomed. Where is the spring? Oh, where is the spring? We listened for the trumpet blast, sought his coming on the clouds. Where is the promised one? Oh, where is the promised one? But still, you know, it was spring. There were violets tucked into the grass, and robins and baby orioles, and there were lilacs and lily of the valley. The signs were there. And when you see all these things, know that the time is near, even at the door. Today, I caught the fragrance of the big horse chestnut. The signs are here. It did not come in the way I looked for it, but it came. Spring has come again upon the earth. He who has ears, let him hear.
From the heaven of God's will, and for the purpose of ennobling the world of being and of elevating the minds and souls of men, hath been sent down that of which is most effective instrument for the education of the whole human race. The highest essence and most perfect expression of whatsoever the peoples of old have either said or written hath. Through this most potent revelation, been sent down from the heaven of the will of the all-possessing, the ever-abiding God.
The day star of his great glory hath shed its radiance upon you, and the clouds of his limitless grace have overshadowed you. How high the reward of him that hath not deprived himself of so great a bounty, nor failed to recognize the beauty of his best beloved in this his new attire.
It is incumbent upon every man in this day to hold fast unto whatsoever will promote the interests and exalt the station for all nations and just governments. Through each and every one of the verses which the pen the most hath revealed, the doors of love and unity have been unlocked and flung open to the face of men.
We have erewhile declared, and our word is the truth. We have erewhile declared, and our word is the truth. Consort with the followers of all religions in a spirit of friendliness and fellowship. Whatsoever hath led the children of men to shun one another, and hath caused dissensions and divisions amongst them, hath through the revelation of these words been nullified and abolished.
O friends, it behooveth you to refresh and revive your souls through the gracious favors which in this divine, soul-stirring springtime are being showered upon you.
Of old it hath been revealed, love of one's country is an element of the faith of God. The tongue of grandeur hath, however, in the day of his manifestation proclaimed, it is not his to boast who loveth his country, but it is his who loveth the world.
Through the power released by these exalted words, ye have lent a fresh impulse and set a new direction to the birds of men's hearts, and have obliterated every trace of restriction and limitation from God's holy book.
Protect us from what lieth in front of us and behind us, above our heads, on our right, on our left, below our feet. And every other side to which we are exposed. Every other side to which we are exposed. Verily, thy protection over all things is unfailing. Verily, thy protection over all things is unfailing. Verily, thy protection over all things is unfailing. Verily, thy protection over all things is unfailing.
By God, this is the day whereupon the murmur of the waters can be heard. No God is there but him, the help in peril, the self-subsistent. And from the whispering of whose breezes can be heard, no God is there but him, the Almighty, the best beloved. And from the rustling of whose trees can be heard, no God is there but him, the most powerful, the ever forgiving, the all glorious, the all loving. And beyond them, from the tongue of grandeur can be heard, this is the day of the appearance of him who is manifest yet hidden, who is visible yet concealed. Hasten unto him, O ye who are the day springs of the divine names, and draw nigh unto him, O ye who dwell in the kingdom of creation, with hearts that have been purified from superstitions and vain imaginings, and sanctified from the idle talk of men.
Do ye know In what cycle ye are created, and in what age ye exist? This is the age of the blessed perfection, and this is the time of the greatest name. This is the century of the manifestation, the age of the sun of the horizons, and the beautiful springtime of his holiness, the eternal one. The earth is in motion and growth. The mountains, hills, and prairies are green and pleasant. The bounty is overflowing, the mercy universal. The rain is descending from the cloud of mercy. The brilliant sun is shining, the full moon is ornamenting the horizon of ether. The great ocean tide is flooding every little stream. The gifts are successive, the favors consecutive, and the refreshing breeze is blowing, wafting the fragrant perfume of the blossoms. Boundless treasure is in the hand of the King of Kings. Lift the hem of thy garment in order to receive it. If we are not happy and joyous at this season, for what other season shall we wait? And for what other time shall we look?
All right, everybody. So hang on. We're going to try something because so many people have asked about and clearly people want to interact. We're going to try something crazy and we're going to go into fellowship mode. So I'm going to see if I can unmute. So allow everybody that's joined unmute their mics and their video. And like I said, we can just share thoughts and reflections. It might be a little crazy, but let's give it a try. All right. Hang on. We're going to try to see if we can start doing this. It's going to take one at a time here. I will let people in. So as I let as we try to do this, you can choose if you'd like to unmute and to turn on your video. 7:30 or so. And like I said, we'll call it fellowship mode.
Jason, if you get rid of the PowerPoint, can we see more people?
Oh, yes. Thank you. There
Oh,
we go.
oh my goodness.
So as I let as we try to do this, you can choose if you like to unmute and to turn on your video.
Tamara, what's up?
See their cans.
No, they're so.
Jason, if you get rid of the PowerPoint.
Mondas.
Where?
Oh, yes.
Grandma. Oh, that's Elena. Hi, Elena. Hey.
What's up?
Hi. Wilson.
Oh my
Hey, Elena.
goodness.
My friend. Hi. Thanks for coming.
Fun.
Hi.
Oh,
I
look
like
at
the
everybody.
music.
That fellowship. Oh my God, Cynthia. We want to see Grandma. Grandma.
We're here.
Oh, Dad.
Hey, Mama.
Oh,
Hi. Hey, Paul.
So excited.
Nice there.
Oh, man. Oh, this is awesome.
Oh, you're there. You're there. Progress there.
Video.
Everyone who doesn't have video, turn it on. Grandma. Oh, Britt. Oh, hi.
Thanks, John and Lynn.
I just see a chair. Who's Adam? Oh, babies. Milo.
Milo and Luca.
Tim and they toss.
Oh, there she is.
Happy Naw-Rúz.
Happy Naw-Rúz.
Hi, you guys.
So sweet.
Make some music. Mom on Dad. Mom on Dad.
Love you. This is so cool.
Happy Naw-Rúz.
Oh, that's great.
I'm so excited.
One.
Oh my goodness, Devin.
Have their videos on. They're here.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Cyrus.
Here we are.
From Cincinnati.
Look at everybody. Hi, friend.
Mara and Adam.
Mr. Cyrus, you're not social distancing.
This is great.
Tomorrow, can you hear me?
You got a party in his house.
Everybody's in.
Look at everybody.
Chug, you guys.
Yes.
All right. Got the whole crew.
Oh, this is so good.
Come on, Dad.
So great to see everybody.
Look at us all. Fran.
Kevin, hey.
Tell his still here.
Hello, I could do. On in the boys.
This is the social portion of the class.
You know, I think we need to remember this for
Britain.
Oh gosh. Wait, from God and everyone, such a beautiful day.
Somebody else.
Hold on. Mom's gonna come on.
Do a screenshot. Catch everybody. Can you do that?
Let's see. Hit something. Do that. Hello. I could record it.
Hey, how are you?
Let's have a group hug.
And touch mine. I think we just got to kind of
Oh.
This is so cool.
Fellowship mode. This is as loud as it is or louder than we're in fellowship.
Hey, can you hear me?
I mean, start off.
Your baby's gotten so big.
I've already said it twice.
I said nice to see you.
People talking at once.
Yeah, I like Baggy's jam. Baggy wants to play music.
We can just sing along.
Yes, Jason, let's do music, can we?
Who wants to lead us?
Hold on.
Hi, Dr. Ordaz.
Okay.
Guys, let Jason talk. Go, Jason. Mute everyone.
Jason.
Everyone,
Hi, Jack.
all the readers
Can we do sing along? Come on, Jackie and Anna.
I just said hi to you.
Maybe there's yeah.
Bars like when I talk to the other one.
Oh my God, there's more people coming? Good. Have fun.
You're the I'm trying to figure this little chat page.
Oh my God, there's 2 species of people.
Push stop video.
No, I didn't.
People are on.
More. Let's see.
I love
Just put it up.
Friend, remember.
Whoops, I do.
Thank the Bob because the first telegram was sent on the night of his declaration.
Thank you, Jason, for putting us together. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Jason.
Sima Jun, Naw-Rúzatun Mubarak.
Well, I sent the regular
Actually,
message.
Daddy, the money did
Yeah, but I did that on your phone, not mine. I'm on.
Okay. I guess hit 12.
Are you gone, guys?
Afraid to hit.
The close chat.
Oh, for Anna, Jessica, come back up. Oh, we miss you too. Oh, oh, she's crying. Oh, love you, Mom and Dad. Thank you.
Love you. So good to see you all.
Bye, Jessica.
Bye.
You'll see a green highlight.
We have a child too.
Don't get too close to your iPhone unless you have a
Green,
Mac.
that's it.
Come on.
That's so cute.
Hi, Abby.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Bye, everybody. Happy New Year's. Bye.
Hey, happy Naw-Rúz, everybody. Bye.
Devin doesn't.
Hi. Happy New Year, everybody, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Hi.
Wow.
Are we gonna go to the
Naw-Rúz Mubarak, Lale.
Everybody leaving.
Allah.
میشنوم که میوت هستی.
Good to see you guys.
میوت بودی الان میشنوم.
So let's go ahead and have tea.
There's my student, Britt.
Yes, let's have tea.
Where's baby Avi? Big baby Avi.
Nancy, we love your music. بابا آقای دکتر.
جناب منجم و ویدا خانم الله پا.
There's somebody else with the get the
Jessica, we miss you.
Like your drawing, Adam.
Nico, I love you all. It's Mubarak.
Hey,
Happy New Year to you all.
Paul and Cynthia.
Looks like tomorrow's on a computer.
Yeah.
Happy Naw-Rúz.
Happy Naw-Rúz.
Happy Naw-Rúz. Bye, everyone.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Happy Naw-Rúz.
Bye, friends.
See you tomorrow night.
Bye, everybody. Happy New Year.
Bye.
This is personal.